Tiger, good morning to you. We are outside the St. Charles County Police Department here. They are among the agencies now investigating this situation. I want to tell you off the bat, there are many unanswered questions here. I've been in contact with Corporal Barry Bales. He's the spokesperson for the department here, the lead agency in this. There's been an Amber Alert issued because these two young children and their mom are missing, and authorities aren't sure of the context here as to what is. I want to show you a picture of all three of these people. I apologize if we butcher some, but the mom is identified as 22-year-old Yajaria Salima Molina Yacht. Her two children are Rosana Michelle Mo Molina, she is 7, and Irma Ruby Mo Morales, she is 6. They all left their O'Fallon, Missouri home about 6 o'clock last night after Corporal Bales tells me that the mom got into an argument with another woman at this mobile home park where they lived in unincorporated St. Charles County. The mom called another person to drive them away. We understand that the mom now missing, this other person and these two young kids, they leave in this car. Then, several hours later, down by Springfield, apparently they stop at a gas station, potentially in Phillipsburg, near Springfield. The mom apparently goes to the restroom, according to Corporal Bales. When she comes out, the two kids and the car that they were all in is gone. Mom doesn't know where the car left, doesn't know where these people went. She is at this gas station. Authorities are still trying to track her down as we speak. Corporal Bales telling me over the phone a couple of minutes ago that the very latest they have is that there is a ping on a cell phone associated with all of these people that puts that vehicle, the other person they were with, and potentially these young children somewhere in Texas at this point. This was about 8 a.m. this morning. Earlier overnight, there was a ping in Tulsa, Oklahoma on a cell phone associated with this case as well. St. Charles County authorities are trying to coordinate with authorities in Texas to try and track down these kids as well as the mother. There is a language barrier in this case. This whole entire family is from Honduras. I think it's fair to say their English is limited. This is primarily a Spanish-speaking case, so they're trying to get people who can effectively communicate with what the situation is. In terms of what that dispute was that started this whole entire situation, that is still up in the air, some sort of argument. The Amber Alert was issued clearly because of the concern for the whereabouts of these 6 and 7-year-old girls, as well as their 22-year-old mother. The latest I have from Corporal Bales is that authorities are still trying to track down at this gas station outside of Springfield, potentially in Phillipsburg. Authorities do not have any information that these children have been harmed in any way, but the bottom line is that they cannot be located, and the mom has been separated from those kids, so clearly authorities are concerned about this situation. If you have any information on these two children who you're seeing on your screen, as well as this mom, you are encouraged to call authorities right away, wherever that may be. There are multiple agencies now looking into this, trying to track down these two kids and this mother. So the bottom line is, this all starts in a mobile home park in unincorporated St. Charles County about 6 o'clock last night with some sort of argument. Then the mom leaves with her two kids and this other person in this black SUV. That's all we know about the car at this point. They take off. The next thing anyone knows, the mom is at this gas station outside of Springfield, and the kids and this other woman in the black SUV, which we have no other information on, are gone and now apparently somewhere in Texas. As I mentioned, it's a complex, ongoing situation. Authorities still trying to piece it all, but the top priority right now is to try and locate these two and of course the mother and make sure everyone is safe. For now, live in O'Fallon, Chris Bernier, Fox News.